please welcome editor of Food and Wine magazine, Ross Golden Bannon.
Right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Can you all hear me there?
No,
Great.
I can.
Oh. Yes, it's important you can hear me. Well, welcome to the inaugural Food and Wine magazine Christmas show 2009. The weekend's going to be filled with cookery demonstrations from some of Ireland's best chefs who are going to give you top tips on celebratory meals and festive fun. We've also got, up in the Marion Suite at the back there's lots of master classes. We'll be covering everything from champagne and beer tasting to seaweed and ice cream tasting, but not together. Not together. They're two separate classes. And of course, we've tons of exhibitors here that have got lots of covetable edibles and quaffable quaffs for you all. Great place to do your Christmas shopping, I think. And here, right beside me, is the inimitable Derry Clarke, who's going to show us how to do a ham hock for Christmas.
Ham hock, yeah. Just very same as, baked ham. Which is, recession year and all that kind of, we're all in it. So I decided to kind of do a little cheaper version of the ham, you know.
When we were chatting about this before, saying how often people sort of decide, oh, we'll do the turkey or we'll do the ham. We're not going to do both. It seems like a big expense. But this is, what we don't call this a cheap cut. We call it a value cut, don't we?
Yeah, well, the thing about it is, people have a thing, cheap cuts or a lesser cut or lesser meat. It's not. It's as good. And Christmas, hands up who's always stressed out on Christmas Day cooking. Everyone's good here. Oh, good man. I don't believe you cook on Christmas Day. There's always a guy who puts the hand up, I cook at home every day. How many guys here cook?
Oh. Huh?
Don't do that to him now. He's, Huh?
So you cook at home,
Derry? I do cook at home.
Is Sally Ann here?
Sally Ann, do I cook at home?
Is he any good?
I do.
Yeah, you see. There's loyalty for you.
Spare room for you tonight, darling. Yeah? So, okay, where are we? Well, first of all, I put a ham hock on here earlier, and I hope it's going to be cooked in time because I don't think it is. But
what's in there now?
Okay. I'll start with a ham hock, how I started it off, and then I'm going to do a bit of cured salmon as well. Okay. I can have a nice little touch for you for Christmas Day or dinner party. It's really good, cured salmon. But the ham hock, a really good thing is you have ham, I always soak it in water for 20 hours, 24 hours, overnight, in cold water, and then strain the water off, and then put it in a pot, fresh water. In there I have some rosemary, carrots, garlic. I'm looking, you see. I forget what to put in there, but just having a look and seeing what's in there. Onion, thyme, any root vegetables you have, bang them in there, lid on, and that's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then we take it out of the water, and we will glaze it in the oven, which I must turn on now. So I've never turned it on earlier.
That you turned on earlier?
Yeah, I did, indeed.
This is the preheated oven bit.
It is, but it'll be okay, because I'm doing the salmon first. And yes.
That's how you turn an oven on.
Well, I hope so now.
Cameras homing in there.
I will get help, don't you worry.
This is how Derry doesn't turn an oven on.
So that's what I'm going to do for the ham, quite simply with some cabbage. And I'm going to do a cured salmon.
Okay. Now, can we use the water from this?
Correct. Yeah. I have a pot here. I'm going to take the water from this into this and cook the cabbage in that. Yes. And then I'm going to do some little creamy sauce with some truffles in there for the cabbage. Just give it a bit of kick. You like it?
Yes, very recessionista truffles.
That's a ham hock there.
What part of the animal is that now? Just there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ham hock. So you can see it, sir. You can see the poor fellow. There
is
he
the
is there.
ham hock the shank of lamb?
His foot was there, the poor guy, yeah? Yeah, and his other bit was up there. And you like that, he walked.
Yes, imagine a pig. Oh, sorry, I mean...
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know something? It's funny, a lot of people, especially urbanites like me, when we go to supermarket, we look at a packed, say, breast of chicken or beef or whatever. A lot of people don't actually correspond it to a live animal or was a live animal in a field. It's pretty, it is true.
It's true.
That's happened that way. We kind of lost touch of the land.
The last few years, lamb shanks have been really, really popular. Even like when things were going good. Is the ham hock now going to be the lamb shank of the...
I suppose it is, but see, lamb shank when they first came out was great, but everyone's getting bored of it. It's like pork belly, isn't it? Everywhere you go is pork belly or lamb shank. I suppose our shoulder lamb is kind of in now, isn't it? And rumpa lamb is in. But definitely, I mean, I love lamb's liver actually, but then again, a lot of people don't like lamb's liver. There's kind of a new generation now kind of go for the slow cooked food, which is in now, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the trick is, you know, this year especially with the recession, we have, like we're using maybe a rack of lamb rather than giving 4 cutlets of lamb. We use, say, a shoulder with 2 cutlets of lamb, rack of lamb.
Yeah.
So you're kind of, you know, making the good cut spread the good cut out. Does that make sense? And that works really well, I think.
But also then you get the different flavours of the different cuts of the animal as well.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, last night I did a demonstration last night. I did short ribs of beef, slowly braised for 4 hours. And like I said to people, if you have a fillet steak well done, you prefer this in a funny way because it's lovely and moist, you know, gelatinous meat. And it really is like just juicy, you know. And so it was, you know, really good.
So what are you doing now?
I won't turn the oven on. Can you turn the oven off for me, darling, please? This is like, as you can see, now I am not, this is not my kitchen, so, you know, it happens. Yeah, it's good, good blast, about one.
This is helpful person from Miele Kitchen.
Yes.
I bet you didn't know when you buy a Miele Kitchen, they send somebody out to help you work it. For free.
Well, I always say on Christmas Day, the golden rule is turn the oven on first.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Now,
so
is
there
there
you
any
go.
truth in the rumour that if you, on Christmas Day, there's so many people with their ovens on that you need to increase the level of your oven because so many people have their ovens on?
I never thought of that one, actually. That never crossed my mind now. I never did, actually, yeah.
Okay, so we don't know if that's true or not.
No.
But that's just another thing to worry about on Christmas Day.
Exactly, exactly. So listen, what I'm going to do here is now, I need a nice knife, actually. I have a wrong knife here.
Product placement there.
That's one thing when you're... the most important part of cooking is having the right knife for the right job and having it sharp, yeah? A lot of people using a blunt knife. If you want a really bad cut on your finger, a blunt knife will do it. You'll very rarely get a bad cut with a very sharp knife because the finger will be cleaned off. It'll be gone anyway, so...
It's easier to sew back on then if it's nice and clean.
Exactly. And you're giving someone a job to do, yeah?
Yeah. This looks like an impressive kit.
Well, it's the most important thing we have, isn't it? I think.
So
and chefs, by the way, you know, if you're in a kitchen, and we have a fair few chefs, and you know this, and chefs, if you touch someone else's chef's knife, dead. They kill you, you know. That's just fair enough, you know. So look, I have a nice salmon here. Now, of course, I just said to show you a full salmon. That's the organic salmon from Clare Island in Mayo.
Oh, we're big fans of them.
Yes,
yeah. Award winners, Food and Wine magazine award winners.
Correct. And they really is a great salmon, you know, it really is. Okay, a little bit more expensive, but not much more, I don't think, than farm salmon. Like farm salmon that's done in a pen, a tight pen, I find is very fatty. Wouldn't you agree, Ross? You know,
yeah, well, you can see with the tail, can't you? If you look at the tail, that it's well, the small tail shows that it's been farmed, but the nice big tail shows that it's been free.
Yeah.
So just like butt in there.
No, you're right. No, do butt in. So I'm just going to fillet this. That's one thing we do in the restaurant. Most chefs will buy everything in on the bone. They don't like buying fillets. As you can see the actual product and the fish, you know. So I think I've done that before. I've done that before, haven't I? No.
How many that?
Oh, that would feed a load. I mean, really. I just bought a full salmon. I mean, that would feed 8 people.
8 people.
Easy.
This is for your starter now.
Starter, yeah. Even more, you know.
Yeah.
So you maybe went to the supermarket and bought, say, try and avoid the tail end. I mean, no one wants a tail, do they? You see? You're saying no.
He likes the
tail. So if you ever get a tail, say, I want that for half price, because no one can get rid of the tail, okay? Tip for you.
Oh, God.
Fishmonger says half price.
We're in trouble now.
No, we're not, no.
No, the mother is here. Watch your handbags, everyone.
That's your mother, Ross, is it?
Yes.
Hello. You poor girl. I feel sorry for you. No, never. By the way, isn't it great, a show like this, isn't it really? Isn't it really? And well done, Food and Wine magazine. Well done to Ross and the team. Yeah?
We thought you needed some good news, let's face it.
And you know something, it is actually, you're dead right too. And you know, it's nice for Christmas, great ideas there for presties and so on, yeah? And it's nice. I always think food and wine is a great match and a great thing, isn't it? To
Absolutely,
have, you know.
One of life's great joys.
It is. I think it's life's only joy in some ways. But it is though. I mean, you know, we all have memories. I mean,